Israeli forces have once again been attacking the area of Gaza where most Palestinians have fled to. This time it's Deir el-Balah in the central part of the Strip, which became the temporary and recent home of more than 1 million people fleeing Israeli attacks. And now thousands of people there have been displaced again, following an order by Israel for them to move. Palestinians say it's part of a cynical strategy by Israeli forces, moving the Palestinian population around the Strip while making life and survival even more difficult. Here's a recap. When the war began, Israel ordered most of Gaza's 2.3 million residents to leave Gaza City and northern areas and move south past Wadi Gaza. Most ended up in Rafah. That became Gaza's most heavily populated area, but in May, the Israeli military went in. They ordered people to the 16-kilometre-long strip of al-Mawasi. That supposed safe zone was mostly desolate scrubland, and it too became overcrowded and dangerous. And after attacks in al-Mawasi and elsewhere, many people went to Deir el-Balah. It became Gaza's main population centre. And then the Israeli army attacked there too. The Israeli military has also told people to evacuate a big part of Khan Yunis, where it's also engaged in a ground offensive against Hamas fighters. People from Khan Yunis have been back and forth as Israeli forces attacked the city, then withdrew more than once. Many of its residents have been fleeing towards al-Mawasi. Some families have been sleeping on the road or on the beach because it's hard to find space to spare. And this is why more than 80% of Gaza is subject to Israeli evacuation orders, according to the UN. The same Gaza that was already one of the most densely populated areas in the world, where most buildings have now been turned to rubble, shelters are regularly attacked, and hospitals aren't being allowed to function. After more than 300 days of war, just surviving is getting even tougher for Palestinians in Gaza.